Alright, we're just gonna start a run because I don't have unlimited time either, even starting this early. So 3, 2, 1, let's go! Cause the plan is, I start travel today because I'm staying at my parents' house for a night, because I have to pick up a couple things and also I'll just break up the driving. And then I'm driving down to, like, where I'm flying out of with Pesh tomorrow. So it's gonna be a lot of driving, and I probably should get started soon. Yes, Momo, it is one day. How's it going? One day! I'm really excited. I'm really excited. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna go to GDQ. We have so many plans. I'm gonna give out so many hugs. You can't fall back asleep because you saw my message. Sorry. So I was like, I'm gonna be super well rested for driving. This is what I'm gonna do. And so I went to bed at like 12:30 last night. So here's the thing. I don't really have circadian rhythms. I just don't. I don't get tired at consistent times. I don't really feel the need to, like, you know, have any kind of sleep schedule. Just nope, none of it. And like the convenient part of that is that when I need to like massively correct my sleep schedule, that's not a gradual process for me. That is one night. Because it is just as difficult to fall asleep for me at any time. Usually. So, yeah, you want to pick up and put down a cat repeatedly? Last night I was like, well, I know my sleep schedule's been super broken in the other direction, but I'm just gonna decide it's bedtime at like 12:30, and then it'll be bedtime at like 12:30. And that works, except for the fact that then I just kind of get enough sleep and wake up, and then I'm like, well, I'm awake now. So, I think I slept for maybe 4 hours last night. Before, like, I fell asleep by, like, 1:30 in the morning and was awake by, like, 5:30, and I was like, do I want to go back to sleep? Not really. So then I just vibed for a while. So I've been awake a while. Also, hey, company man. I will gladly hydrate. I hope everyone else has their coffee this early in the morning too. Made one set of cookies and then watched Hulu. How many sets of cookies are there left to make? Also, hey, hit points, how's it going? How's your day? Sleep when your body lets you, the life of chronic illness. That is a mood. I have like really bad insomnia. For the most part, so it just always takes me forever to fall asleep. I'm also like, because I also have chronic pain, and like chronic illness, I like am never actually comfortable, so I can sleep anywhere. It takes me a while. I've slept on a windowsill. Yeah, it's fun. There's, like, definitely been nights, where I just am like, nope, sleep's not happening. I get into, like, this weird sort of half-sleep state sometimes. I miss my frame saver. Where, like, I don't remember the whole night, but I know I wasn't actually asleep type of thing. I'm very excited for GDQ. GDQ's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be very busy for the first couple days. You're a busy man this 4th of July? Well, what are you doing? Is it not watching GDQ? Oopsies, didn't mean to slash. But, I'm gonna have a busy couple days because I get in on Friday, which is tomorrow, which is much earlier than I've ever gotten into a GDQ before. I've never been at a GDQ before day 0 before. So that should be interesting. But then a bunch of other people are getting in on Saturday because that's the day when most people get there. And then Sunday is gonna be like a time and a half because we've got a bunch of stuff to do. I think a couple people are still probably getting in on Sunday and Monday. And then in the evening, it's gonna be Pride's host shift and Variety's run, and I'm gonna be on couch for that. Milkshakes is gonna happen on Saturday. I'm very excited for milkshakes. Momo, what flavor of milkshake am I getting? Won't catch up on as much as you'd like to for GDQ. That is valid. That's what the VODs are for. There are VODs. Just try to stay up for Variety, as you should. Variety's run's gonna be great. I'm excited for Variety's runs. Getting something fruity. I might just be really boring and get a vanilla milkshake. Vanilla and coffee are like my personal whoa. That was not the direction I slashed in, but it works, Link. Never gonna remember all the times. Yeah, and also one of the things that I remember being really hard as an adjustment when I first started watching GDQ is that the schedule is just often wrong. And, like, it's a lot better now than it was when I was, like, 16. 10 years ago. Jesus. It's better now, partially because, like, honestly, a lot of it's because of the split stage. Last event was the first event that we had the split stage, and the split stage is great. Also, hey, Pichu! Can't even get your coffee? I got my coffee. But yeah, no, we're early streaming. We've got energy this morning. Heyo. How's it going? What games do I host on GDQ? For this event, I'm hosting... So I'm going to be on comms for Variety's run on Sunday night. I'm not hosting that, Pride is, but I'll be on couch. And then I'm hosting for an absolute ton of runs during the first half of Silly Block. I know there is a Barbie game. God, I need to wear the Barbie top hat. I have the Barbie top hat packed. I need to wear the Barbie top hat. I didn't think of this yet. But there's a Barbie game. Arzette, the spiritual successor to the Zelda CDI games, is in that block. Golf It Wrong Holes Only race. Something called CBT, which I'm scared of. We'll see how it goes. I was saying CBD for a long time. I didn't realize I got the name wrong. But there's just like a bunch of very short games. Well, apparently it's a game that is inspired by Super Monkey Ball. That's what it is. Oh yes, it could also be cognitive behavioral therapy. That's the other thing it could be. Absolutely nothing else. Controllers but tiny. I do believe, like, Crazy Ball Theory isn't very far off from the actual title. It's like Crazy, or like Crazy Ball Time or something like that. It's something about rolling the ball around. But that's my first shift, and that'll be Thursday night. It starts at like 12:30, 1 a.m. local time, which is US Central. And then my second shift is going to be just over 24 hours later. Well, less than 48 hours later, I guess. It's gonna be Friday afternoon, I'm hosting for Twilight Princess Randomizer with Jim and Spike Vegeta. I'm very excited for that one. I'm very, very excited to get to be on for TPR. I get to do the 3D Zelda shift. There is another 3D Zelda game that's going to be happening on the same day, but they aren't back to back. Ocarina of Time, I think it's Defeat Ganon No SRM is that night, which I'd also like to see, and I know one of the people who's gonna be on couch for it. But that for some reason we don't have a Zelda block, but they are on the same day. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Also, we have plans for Black Tie IHOP. We're gonna take a bunch of cute pictures. Also, hey Shooks, how's it going? Need coffee or caffeine? You knew you forgot something? What did you forget? I don't know, I can't figure out what I've forgotten until I have my coffee. Just kidding, I have my coffee. Caffeine! Oh, did Zelda just hit the wall of the tutorial skybox? Neat, Zelda. What you doing? Forgot the thing that helps you remember. This is the joke from Harry Potter. This is the... I can't remember what I've forgotten. I'm gonna fail a trick, but who cares? Who cares? Whole Andes mints on top of these cookies. Also, hey, Alola. Hold on one second. Nice. Welcome in, y'all. Thanks so much for the raid. I don't know how I got the 2-frame trick there. I was very distracted. What timing. But what were y'all up to over there? Thank you for the luck. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Heck yeah. Y'all doing speedruns? Y'all doing runs? I give you so much credit. I do not know how you'd ever speedrun that game. Right, we're doing... I know what bit interaction we're doing. Totally painless runs. Definitely. Totally painless runs. No issues. Nope. Not a single difficult strat. 100% painless. Forgot about the caffeine when you were running around this morning. That's very valid. I use coffee mostly as an excuse to, like, get out of my house. I, like, go for walks and get coffee. It was nice enough the other day that I could, like, go for a walk around the neighborhood, like a real long walk. It was really nice. Like, I was planning to just, like, get coffee and then go back to my apartment, but I was like, no, I just want to go for a nice walk for, like, a decent while. Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm not gonna flap too early. But, again, thanks for the raid, Alola, and I hope that runs were not too painful, even if they weren't being cooperative. They so rarely are being cooperative. Man, I'd love a PB. But, the idea of, like, darn it, why can't I PB is so funny to me. It's like, darn it, why can't I just do the best I've ever done? SMH. Ain't that a mood? It's such a mood. Aw, dang it. But hi, I'm streaming very, very early. Well, I can't hit lava. I'm streaming very early today because I have to leave to start on my way to GDQ in like 5 hours. So my options were pretty much stream this early in the morning or stream for like an hour at some point. And I was like, you know what? We'll do a couple runs and then I'll take the time to, like, you know, pack up all my stuff. I haven't decided, like, I'm bringing my Switch. I don't think I'm bringing my Switch dock. But also, like, we have HDR. Do we want to play HDR? Momo, answer my question. Do we want to play HDR? You're bringing yours? Okay, well then I don't need mine, right? I can just steal yours. I have an HDMI cable. I need to remember to pack my HDMI cable because I do only have one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can count. I can't. I can count. You'll bring an extra HDMI cable or Switch dock? We'll see how much room I have in my carry-on, because my plan is I bring a blanket with me to GDQ, partially because, hey, you know that shift I said where I have a ton of, like, disconnected games that starts at, like, 12:30, 1 in the morning? Did you know, if you've never been to a GDQ in person, the stream room is cold. It's cold. It's really cold. It's cold. But to hopefully mitigate that, it's especially cold when there's not a lot of body heat going on in there. Should you get SSHD for your Switch? If you think it would be fun, but like SSHD is probably is a pretty good casual experience. Also, welcome in, Danos. How's it going? I hope you're having a lovely day. I hope you enjoy your time in chat. And also, hey Valeria, how's it going? Good morning. You only have Age of Calamity for Switch. Age of Calamity is a good choice. If you have the DLC for Age of Calamity, then you get to be Bike Zelda. And Bike Zelda is great. Bike Zelda is incredible. Momo, did you snuggle the croissant? This is definitely a sentence that makes sense out of context. No? Why didn't you? The highs are supposed to be in the 70s to 80s some days. Inside, you may want a hoodie. Yeah, I'm definitely bringing my Zeldathon hoodie because it makes me feel legitimate. Legit, I had not done anything for Zeldathon, and what? They were like, hey, do you want a hoodie with your name on it? And I was like, heck yeah. And like, now I have done stuff for Zeldathon, and I still get a hoodie with my name on it. I like my hoodie with the name on it. It is really awkward to wear in public, because they gave me the option of just putting my name on it, like just having it say Pippi. And I was like, nah, put the whole username on it. And I now, in hindsight, see the benefit of having it just say your actual name and not your full username. Because, like, anyone I see can look me up on Twitch. Or anywhere. Like, you can look me up on social media if you can read my sweatshirt. Oopsies. Also, hey, Nux. Good morning. Hold on. I can hydrate after I finish skydiving. Very casually. Hop to it, Link. There we go. If you end up taking your jacket off, you'd be surprised. Even when we're outside, Gulbers. Like, I don't plan to wear a sweatshirt the entire time, regardless of indoor or outdoor. Like, that's one of the nice parts about SGDQ is it's summer, especially outside. Like, it's gonna be nice. Ish. It's gonna rain the first 2 days, but... Oh! Too sharp an angle, Pippi. There we go. Let's do that. Don't tend to take jackets off often. I mean, considering it's you, that's very, very valid. But also, man, okay, I just... It makes no sense. What? There we go. I dislike being cold. Very much so. I am not a person who does well in the cold. I'm very tiny and have no insulation. But I also don't like layers. Like, they make me uncomfortable. They make me feel like I can't move. Like, I don't like it. I can't do layers very well. So, like, I'll wear a comfy cozy sweatshirt, but like, oh, why did I do this? There we go. Wasted a little bit of time, but not much. Also, hey Jakutz, how's it going? You've been summoned? Welcome to the summoning circle. But good morning. I hope your morning's treating you well, and thank you for the luck. This run so far is mediocre. But so is my PB, so like, certainly not dead. Certainly not dead. But yeah, I much prefer, like, my ideal outfit is to be in, like, shorts and a tank top and have, like, full freedom of movement, full range of motion. And, like, the perfect temperature is if it is warm enough that I am temperate and comfortable in that outfit. Okay, didn't get the frame saver, that's okay. I mean, I don't think it actually matters there because it spawns you directly into the cutscene. There we go. You were going to give Momo a cutesy nickname, but then you realized it's just Mommy. I feel like that's not a very uncommon nickname. Mo Mommy? Yes, of course, it's Mo Mommy. Alright. We are a second behind. Your phone is getting sniffed? Well, Lancey just needs to know if I'm on your phone. Lancey likes to sniff me. And sometimes, apparently, that's just my profile picture. Not that my profile picture is Lancey sniffing me. My profile picture, I don't think, features Lancey. Just kneading your foot. I love how easy this Staldra fight is. Like, the Staldra fight was one of the things that was like, okay, I'm not sure exactly how you're supposed to do this, but I'm just gonna mimic what I see and hope that I've learned how to fight a Staldra. And, yeah, easy baby thing. Really easy. You just, well, legit, it's exactly what it looks like. You just have a huge window to do the backflip, and then you just horizontal slash. There we go. There we go. Whoop. You gave him a forehead kiss? Good. Good Kato. Good Kato get forehead kiss. Nice. Excuse me. Excuse me. Well, there goes my time save. Okay. There's one. There's two. Do you enjoy calling people mommy? No. No. What was... There was something really cursed last night. What was the... Oh, it was... What, Momo, what was the really cursed thing last night? That was like... What's your gangster name or something like that? We played Jackbox. It got cursed again. Ooh, very nice. H, by the way. That was not terrible. I don't know either. It was something to do with mommy. Y'all, it's cool enough in my apartment that my ice hasn't melted and it's been a whole, like, 40 minutes. I'm so excited. Also, hey, Stuccato, how's it going? Stuccato, are you excited for Variety's run on Sunday? I'm sorry, I'm just going to be advertising for GDQ, like, all day. I'm very excited. Yes, please share in my excitement. Was it in Split the Room? It was in Split the Room. It was in one of the final ones. There we go. No. Oh, right. Oopsies. Okay. Okay. No. Alright. There we go. That was nice. I'm going to GDQ. I'm going to GDQ. Also, welcome in, DKMHC. How's it going? I'm going to GDQ. I'll be there tomorrow. I will be there tomorrow. Not at this time tomorrow. At this time tomorrow, I will be in a car. But I'm flying in tomorrow. I think we get in like the mid-afternoon. What the kids say, stoked. Heck yeah. Gonna donate twice? Are you gonna donate during Varieties Run and Jim's Run? Yo, save time. A fair portion of this chat will be at GDQ soon. If you cannot make it to GDQ, there are VODs, and worry not. But if you are going to be at GDQ, heck yeah, come say hi. I'm very easy to find. I am almost always wearing a top hat. It's legally mandated by law to wear a top hat. There we go. Yo, for once, I saved time on Man Stole My Haircut. That never happens. That never happens. Hello, Fi. You will wave? That also works. Church does that a lot. Church does that a lot. You will also wear a top hat if allowed to for pictures. I always have at least 2 on me so people can wear them for pictures. Oh, whoops. I forgot to hit reset. That doesn't break anything. It's just time loss. I usually have at least 2 on me. I won't have as many as I've had at previous events on site, but the only time I've ever, like, used more than 2 was, when we've done escape rooms. I usually have, like, a bunch in my bag, and I'll bring as many as I can. Because, like, people can take pictures in them and whatever. Might wear 2 jackets. You made a mistake. I can't say I don't think I've ever really worn 2 jackets. That sounds very warm. But you await the pictures? I mean, if other people would like top hats for photos, hit me up. I do need them all back. Because, they are a part of my soul. They're a part of my soul. And please don't take my soul. Please don't take my soul. That feels bad. That should work. Bring your ballroom jacket, like, for dance? Man, I always wanted to, like, take actual, like, dance lesson, like, learn, like, ballroom or something like that. I never have. There was somebody who taught it at the gay hippie camp that I worked at, but, like, none of the campers really had a good experience with it, so I was like, maybe I'll stay away. Most events are in places with cold weather. I mean, AGDQ is a little bit extreme. I personally am very excited for the prospect of being able to just, like, walk outside on my own, like, you know, in the warm. Like, I'm excited to go for a walk. Like, I oddly really liked going for a walk at AGDQ, even though it was freezing. So, like, I'm excited to go for a walk at SGDQ where it won't be freezing. But also, I'm, like, really tolerant of being overly warm. And I'm aware that that's not the most common. That, like, a lot of people don't like being overly warm. All participants must be wearing a tiny top hat if available. I mean, people have turned down the tiny top hat before. I think. I've probably offered people tiny top hats and... Have I? Has anybody ever turned me down on a tiny top hat before? This is now a question. You live in Texas. I feel like it's probably a little bit warmer in Texas than it is here. Also, hey boss, how's it going? How's the middle age going? I don't think I have hot flashes. I think it's just toasty. It's still toasty in my room, even though the heat wave is on its way out. The heat wave's on its way out, and just in time for me to leave the state, right? Massive, massive heat wave. Boy, that was fun. But hopefully it'll be nicer in Minneapolis. Because, like, as much as I can tolerate the heat, I would prefer not to be, like, dripping sweat. It's kind of gross. It's kind of gross. If you would like to wear a top hat, Herminator, I also don't recall if we ever took a picture together. Like, I normally don't offer them to groups because I normally don't have enough, but if we ever take a picture together one-on-one, I will gladly offer top hat. And if I forget, remind me. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. The stray cats were fighting again outside your window. I grew up in an area that definitely didn't, like, we had the occasional cat, but we didn't have enough of them that they'd ever interact with each other. There was, like, enough space that it was just not a thing. So that's such a foreign concept to me. Like, I never heard a stray cat make noise. Because also I don't think that any of the cats I saw growing up were actually strays. I think they were, like, they belonged to my neighbors. They just, like, were let out. Oh, I have so much height. So much height. No, oh, duh, huh? Where's the loading zone? I found it. What? Anybody want to explain to me what happened there? That zipper is so jank. That zipper is so jank. I don't think we've had a tiny top hat clip to a normal size top hat. Okay, so I finally secured the clips in place for the Barbie top hat because for the longest time it was just on a headband. But now it finally has clips on it. But I had to finish it yesterday. And it was like 96 degrees out and I was like, I have to use a hot glue gun. I did this to myself. I could have done this a week ago. And I didn't. So now I have to sit in 96 degree weather melting plastic intentionally. Gonna try to nap? Good luck, Terminator, on the nap. I'm surprised as many people are awake at this hour as have currently come to say hi, because... Oh! Did not meet the link. Well, now I have to slash the bomb. That was interesting. I wanted to take damage there, but it did not work out. Oopsies. Oh, you're awake, but only just. That is very valid. I don't usually, like, appear in people's chats when I'm, like, lying in bed, but, I definitely have watched Twitch streams from my phone in bed. The nice gap between the American and European follows. We found the perfect time slot. I just have to wake up at 5 in the morning every morning. I mean, I don't, actually. I could... Like, I could wake up at, like, 8 if I wanted to actually stream at 10 a.m. I would like to stream, like, earlier more often in terms of, like, just streaming at, like, noon my time more consistently. Your day is coming to an end. What are you doing that's coming to an end at 11 a.m. EST? It's not EST, it's EDT. Time zones confuse me. Time zones confuse me very much. Living in Poland? That's a valid thing to be doing. That's a very valid reason to be ending your day. Alright, we lost some time. We're still ahead somehow. The usual take care and good luck. Thank you for the luck, Blan. I hope you have a lovely day. I hope it is productive and the HTML cooperates. Because, oofies. I saw that meme this morning and my first thought was, wait, isn't Google Docs even worse? It was like a meme on Discord about, like, trying to organize images in Microsoft. What? Okay. We're sassy. There we go. What? That was an emotional roller coaster. I feel... Whew. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we saved time. That was... a lot. Excuse me. I should go back to doing this the way I used to do it. Because this way I think is technically faster, but like the Lazelfest just gets in the way so often. Like, I definitely lost more time in ET than what I just lost there, but in my PB that is. Also, hey Crane, how's it going? Oh, losing a portion of a second trying to save time. Yeah, that case was interesting. This run so far has just been interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Crane, I'll see you tomorrow. Just figuring out the last stuff to pack. That's gonna be my day after stream. Is like, okay, I was talking to Pride, and I started a sentence with, "Is it slightly neurotic?" And Pride was like, he, what? Link. As a joke, no matter what she says, I'll say yes. And I said, to be concerned that you are gonna miscount how many shirts you're bringing to GDQ, so keeping a tally of exactly which ones you're bringing on your phone. And Pride just goes, wait, no, that's actually neurotic. It's like, listen, I'm the type of person who really likes a well-organized spreadsheet. A well-organized spreadsheet. But I do have, like, as I was packing yesterday, I was, like, making a list of all of the things that I need, for, like, that I couldn't pack yesterday, that I can pack today. So I just have to, like, go through it one final time and make sure I have everything, and hopefully I should have everything. Because I was like, I can pack my SD cards, and then I realized I hadn't actually decided if I wanted to, do runs today or randomizer. Put $1 in the swear jar? Yo, hey Shadow, what's my swear? What swear do I get to say today? Ooh. Let's hear it for Watermelon Glitch. Hold on, let me wait until I can look more. That's a lot of swears for $1, but I'll give it to you. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I don't get hit by boulders. Because I often lose time on this split, and I don't know why. I was in Orchrist's chat the other day, and he was talking about, like, comparing his golds to community bests, and I was like, man, that would be really interesting. I don't think Skyward Sword saves community bests. So, I don't think that'll be happening. Yeah, I lost a bunch of time just being silly. And, like, walking into walls. Nancy Drew does. I think it's a lot of communities do. That's okay. Alright. Hold on, we'll wait for this cut. Fuck yeah! One last time for GDQ. Let's fucking go. Indeed. Orchrist was talking about the fact that TP does, which I knew that TP does. Like, because I think, I don't know if it was unseated, but I think Blubbers used to have one of the, like, harder community bests. D, by the way. About to go drop off your car. Oh, are you, like, putting your car in, like, a safe place? I'm just putting mine at pet. You never had one? You have 3 that are within 2 seconds. Maybe that's what I'm remembering. Interesting. Now you just keep rough numbers and set aside $100 because you will forget something. Okay, I'm trying really hard not to forget something because usually the thing I forget is pajama pants. And I don't want to sleep in a skirt. Like, I love skirts. I think skirts are great. I think skirts are wonderful. I don't want to sleep in a skirt. You're parking your car within your parents' living room. Does your parents' living room have a garage door? Mall of America pajama pants. I would prefer not to have to buy pajama pants. I don't know why pajama pants is the one thing I always forget. I managed to forget my hairbrush at my parents' house, which, like, luckily my hair is pretty short right now because I just got it cut. So, like, I can kind of just, like, not be too intense about brushing it. Like, I can just, like, sort of get it to go the correct way while I'm in the shower so it doesn't get tangled. But I could use my hairbrush back. I would like it back. So I'm gonna be picking it up on my way. I'm also gonna be picking up sunscreen. Cause, hey, anybody ever consider the fact that if we're gonna be outside, we probably need that. I'm really white. Very nice. Oh yeah, the sun. Pick up the bomb. Okay, step on me. Thank you. Ahem. Hello, Pride. How's it going? Good morning. I'm early. I told you I would be streaming, hold on, at noon EST at the absolute latest. I told you that was the plan. I said noon at the absolute latest. And then I woke up at 5 in the morning. So, I stayed true to my word. I stayed true to my word, and I'm ahead. I will probably still be ahead after this split, even though that wasn't a perfect Scald era. Which shows you how bad my PB is, and how much better it could be. That stamina management gave me agita. Why did I do this? See, that was more normal. Also, hey Golden, how's it going? Thank you for the luck. Wait, are you kidding me? What? I thought I would lose time. That's the game, meatball. I guess I'm just bad. Thank you. I had to squeeze in a little bit of gay before Pride Month. Okay, this brings me to the end of another Pride Month, because it's not over yet, but it will be shortly. Where I did not do my makeup for Pride Month at any point, because I keep saying that I'm gonna do it on the 1st of the month. Oh, you transition into a meatball. But I keep saying I'm gonna, like, do it for my first stream during Pride Month or something like that. But then my first stream during Pride Month was, oh my god, the All Sanity. It was the All Sanity race, and I was like, okay, first of all, like, I feel like that's a little bit distracting for, like, I put a lot of work into getting the All Sanity race together. And, like, maybe I don't want to be worrying about doing my makeup during setup time, and also maybe I don't want to be worrying about, like, it being, a little bit, like, distracting to do that at the same time. But I also was aware that, to some degree, people who had never seen my stream before, might wind up watching my stream, because I know a couple people, like, put... like, I know people said that there was like a multi-Twitch or something like that, that some people put together, and like I figured as much, that like that's probably what people would do, and like, hey, I don't think it's a secret that between me and Jim, I'm the small fish. And I was like, maybe don't be, like, really ostentatious. I'm already too much. You can't use it and charge it at the same time. Interesting. I use it and charge it at the same time all the time for my phone. Oopsies. Fun Fun Island is prideful gay, so it gets a pass. How is the Fun bottleneck for the All Sanity? I didn't think it was that bad, because, like, I've said this before, but we never got truly bottlenecked. For the All Sanity, like, I'm pretty amazed that we never got truly bottlenecked, because, enjoy dropping off the car, Shadow. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you for letting me swear. So... we found the hint for the claw shots, and I think we only had one check left. No, we had multiple checks left available in Logic, because Jim came back for claw shots before we ever did Lightning Node. Because we figured it would be faster to warp to start to get there. So we had a bunch left at that point. But, like, we knew we were gonna need claw shots, and it was hinted. And then the sword bottleneck was also pretty hinted. That, like, okay, Mines is path to Scaldera, and, Mines had Scrapper, and Fun has a sword. Which, like, instantly we were like, oh yeah, so... that sword is path to Scaldera, that sword is our progression. And I think we only had, as it happened, one check left in Logic. And it was Gondo's junk, when we went to do Fun, but that again was just kind of like how it wound up routing-wise. Like, it was never really truly a bottleneck. The most we ever got bottlenecked was, getting magma mitts, because the second digging mitts were like really far out of Batro, and you needed at least 10 loose gratitude crystals, I think. But we had both, for the most part, been collecting the loose gratitude crystals along the way with the assumption that we were gonna need them at some point, so it wasn't even that bad. And like, we knew that both people were gonna have to do it long before, like, I actually went and got it, so. Anyway, this has been me thinking about the all sanity. You got on your computer? Welcome to a computer. How's it feel? Je suis un ordinateur. My French is abysmal. Abominable. Abominable. Like you wish you slept more. Momo, I found a really cute GIF I want to send you. I found a really cute GIF I want to send you. I found it at like 6 a.m. this morning. It was really cute. It's about not sleeping. You sent a Lancey video? Oh, get to look at Lancey. Man, I'm also going to get to see my pupper today. I still say it's my dog, even though it's like my parents' dog and I don't live with my parents anymore. But I named him. He's my doggo. Perfect. Not perfect. Your German is not so good. That is what I gathered from that. Lancey. Nux, I did see the bunny and stroller video. Or, not video, picture. What a good bunny in a stroller. This is pretty close to best. Yeah, no, we're still 20 seconds ahead. What is this run? What is this run, actually? What? What is this run? Like, I'll take it. I'll take it. If I had a bun bun still, I would 100%, like, where I live now, where I have, like, sidewalks, because where I grew up, we did not have sidewalks, and it was not safe to, like, go on the road. Like, at all. But if I had a bun, like, now, that was a little bit later than I would have liked, that's fine. I would 100% buy a stroller for Bun. That's so cute. To take on walks. I would be concerned, like, I'm maybe a weird individual, that, like, I would be concerned that people would think that it's an actual child, and I, am not a motherly sort of person. I have no interest in ever having children. No thank you. Maybe a weird individual, yeah, maybe. But I am not a mother person. A bit more than maybe. Okay, but can I at least be the fun kind of weird? Can I at least be the fun kind of weird? There we go, that was good. One of those backpacks. Are there bunny backpacks? I've seen, like, adorable methods of, transporting, like, cats and stuff on planes, which are always cute. That'll work. Wasting some time. There are cat backpacks? Yeah, exactly. There's, like, backpacks. I've seen one that, like, puts your cat inside an orb, so that they can see out while they're on the plane. If you're going to transport a cat, I feel like that is probably the way to do it. But, personally, I don't think I would want to take a pet on a plane. If I could help it, that, like, I feel like most pets don't like that. If I did have to take a pet on a plane, I would 100% be the person who would make sure that, like, my pet could go in the actual cabin with the people. But, like, I feel like pets are not often big fans of, like, you know, my parents brought my dog on vacation, just like they were going somewhere that was pet friendly, and they were going in the car, and he had a really fun time, like, playing around in, like, going on walks in new places and stuff like that. But also, he had horrendous anxiety. And, like, I would not want to possibly give pet horrendous anxiety. Also, hey, Hacker, how's it going? Most cargo holds aren't oxygenated? Well, there are ways to, like, transport pets in, like, larger dogs are not allowed to go in, like, main cabins. There are portions of cargo holds that are usually pet safe, not pressurized. That also makes more sense than not oxygenated. But, like, there are parts of planes usually that are, like, I don't know if it might not be all planes anymore. Because I haven't honestly thought about it in a long time. Hey, question, did anybody else play Buzzy the Knowledge Bug as a kid? This is, like, a weird thing from my childhood. No. Okay, so there was these games. They were by Humongous Entertainment, who... Oh, really? Are you serious? Oh, that is so slow. They were Humongous Entertainment games. We're losing time, but that's okay. We didn't lose time, I'm confused. Buck Bumble? No, unfortunately. But Buzzy the Knowledge Bug was by Humongous Entertainment, who made, like, Pajama Sam and Putt Putt, and, like, a lot of those, like, edutainment games. Buzzy the Knowledge Bug was the most, edu of their edutainment games. It leaned the most hard into, like, this is not really a game, this is just, like, an experience to teach kids stuff. I think there were 3 of them. It was... explores the airport, explores the farm, and explores the jungle, I think. But Buzzy the Knowledge Bug was a terrifying blue bug that had a really weird voice like this. I'm Buzzy the Knowledge Bug. Welcome to the airport. That line is ingrained in my brain. So very ingrained in there. I don't remember the entire speech. I know there's, like, a YouTuber who made a video about, the airport one in particular, and, like, does a full lip sync to the entire speech at the beginning because he remembered the entire thing. I don't remember the entire thing. I didn't play it that much, but I do remember that's the beginning of it, and I also remember, planes landing and taking off. There's so much to do and see at the airport. But basically the gameplay loop was just that, like, it's a Humongous Entertainment game, and the thing with Humongous Entertainment games typically was that, like, in every scene, there's, like, a million things to click on, and they... Excuse me? Like, most of them have, like, odd little effects. They're all, like, silly animated things, and a lot of them are, like, trying to be silly and creative and, like, encourage kids to be curious type of thing, and, like, to click on stuff randomly. It was just that. There was no plot to them. You could not really accomplish anything. There'd be, like, 3 or so mini-games per game, but other than that, you'd just kind of walk around, and then there would be, like, a little, like, scavenger hunt mode where it would show you a thing and you'd have to find it, like, in the world. And, like, a lot of them were like, oh, well, this looks like baggage claim, so, like, you know, let's go find baggage claim. There we go. So, like, it really wasn't that much of a game. It was a interactive experience. I loved those games. We had all three. The farm was probably the least interesting one to me, which is funny because I really liked farms as a kid. When I was like a small child, I went to like a summer day camp about like at a living history farm, where you just like got to pet animals and got to milk a cow and stuff like that. And I loved it so much and had so many fond memories of it. When I turned 18, I worked there for 2 summers, in costume. I also just, like, have a love of sheep. If anybody doesn't know, I have a tattoo of a sheep. Her name is Cordelia, she's a lesbian, and she likes long words. Like, I just kind of like sheep. Gay sheep? Yes, gay sheep. She is my gay sheep. Give a smooch to that cactus. Mwah. Hello, friend. There we go. Did a thud. There we go. Gay cactus. I didn't ask the cactus its gender, personally. I maybe should have. I maybe should have. Maybe. Alright. We're still ahead, and I haven't lost a ton of time this split. So, interesting. But, feel like that should be in a Kanye song. I can't say I'm super familiar with Kanye songs to have an educated take on this, but it should be in a song in general. Also, welcome in, Thawd Nicid. Is that how you pronounce it? I hope you're having a lovely day. Or a lovely morning, as it may be, in my time zone. Hopefully that was late enough. Yeah, that was plenty fine. The gay fish episode of South Park. Fun fact, I've never seen a single episode of South Park. I've seen some of, like, almost every other of, like, the sort of adult cartoons, quote-unquote. Oddly enough, as a child, I've never seen a single episode of South Park. I have seen Book of Mormon on Broadway, because my mom wanted to see it. But I've never seen South Park. There we go. Appears that cacti are non-binary, like most plants. They're awful. I mean, I don't think it was ever for me. Like, most of the adult cartoons are not super for me. Like, I know, like, Futurama is, like, super beloved for a lot of people. And, like, just, like, the sort of animation style in a lot of adult cartoons tends to make me uncomfortable. They're, like, trying to, like, it's really the gore in a lot of things that gets to me. Super hit or miss. That sounds about right to what I've heard of South Park. I used to know a lot of, like, kids in middle school who, like, really liked South Park. Alright. Shoot me twice. There we go. You can now listen to the Pippi stream while you work. How's work going? Always come across as edgy for edgy's sake. I mean, I think that's why a lot of middle schoolers liked them. That, like, I think the ones that have a more, like, grown-up following, definitely, like, people find stuff they like and things like that. That, like, I'm sure there are jokes that work. I remember I've seen maybe 2 episodes of Rick and Morty. And I remember I didn't like it. I did not like Rick and Morty. I thought it was really gross at times and also just kind of boring. Like, I was not, like, passively having a good time. Please stop using the sword, if that makes any sense. So a lot of Al Gore in Futurama. But, alright, hold on. Let's do that. I do remember there being, like, 1 or 2 jokes in Rick and Morty, that I was like, wait, but that's really clever. I liked that one. That one was really cute. Why did we only make that joke once? There were, like, 2 of them that I was like, why is the entire show not like this? Why is the rest of the show all, like, gross out humor and, like, weird comments that make me vaguely uncomfortable? This has been the Thunder Dragon's thoughts on Rick and Morty. I'm glad that, like, Rick and Morty as a craze kind of ended, because again, in most adult cartoons, like, the animation style is just not for me, and I think Rick and Morty was no exception. I did not like seeing it everywhere. Somehow we saved time, but host chat in the foot VTuber? No. No. Why is host chat obsessed with feet right now? Like, I'm aware that I took part in the foot puns epidemic that was going on in host chat for a bit, but no, we don't need that. 1, 2, 3, drop. The what? Okay, so the host chat, like the private chat for hosts in the GDQ official Discord server, went on a tirade of foot puns, and also somebody made a foot VTuber, and there is not much more cursed than the idea of a foot VTuber to me. Because, like, fun fact, I don't care for VTuber models. They, especially more human ones, make me really uncomfortable. By the way, mandatory audience participation is coming up in just a few seconds. So are you ready? What console did Skyward Sword originally release for? Is 1, 2, whee! Nice. That was fast. That was a slow beginning to that split, but, like, the Atari 2600. Okay. It launched on the Ouya. It actually relaunched, I say it again! It actually launched on, the, Intellivision Amico. I'll have y'all know. This is a time-traveling video game. Oh, that's decent. Do I have a run at GDQ? I do not. I submitted, hold on. I submitted 2 runs to GDQ. I submitted Skyward Sword any %, so this run. And then I submitted Skyward Sword Randomizer Co-op. But neither were accepted. Probably Skyward Sword Randomizer Co-op was probably rejected because they were taking Twilight Princess Co-op. And I am not as experienced of a performer as Spike Vegeta is. So, was not expecting to get in, you know? Did I not do a third one? A third what? But, like, I was very much expecting TPR to get in and for SSR not to, but, like, I would like SSR to get in at some point. Like, I think it would be a really, fun showcase. Do a statty. Also, hey, Arbitrary Death, how's it going? You missed the Wii. That's okay. Don't worry, there'll be more. Alright, get closer to the edge. There we go. That one's always super hard to judge where he's gonna line up. Okay. Oh, I didn't hold forward enough. That's a little bit of time lost, that's fine. Hey, remember this early game made me go on a deep dive for core memory. Whenever I remember thinking things. I have never heard of thinking things. Hanging before you go play some tennis. Heck yeah. I always wanted to play tennis because I really enjoyed Wii tennis. And then the couple times I've played tennis, I'm awful at it. Okay. No, 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 no. What is happening? Arb, you got it. So the stun lock is not happening today, and that is fine. So we're just gonna optimize for no stun lock. Because why not? So we're just gonna bait his attacks. Optimize for no stun lock. I mean, it would be nice if he gave me the free stun lock, but he's not. We're gonna be losing sometime. I just hope it's not too much. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, I got absolutely no free stun locks there. Where phase equal 3 with no lock. What coding language is this in, Crane? Because if this is Java, this is not a phrase in Java I've ever used. Alright. SQL, that would make sense why I wouldn't be super familiar. Technically I've used baby SQL because I've done coding in Google Sheets, Stamina Saver. But I've never done real SQL. Okay. Okay, we lost a little bit of time, but we're still ahead somehow. It looks so tasty. Yeah, it's just soft serve ice cream. Yeah, so that's how bad that split is in my PB, is that, it barely saved time. Can I explain a modest proposal? Not while I'm doing demise. SMH. It's pronounced sequel. I don't think it's pronounced sequel. Okay, I took that really, really careful. It's pronounced squirrel. I should have lost, oh, you're right. I should have lost 0.1 more seconds. I'm so sorry. Okay, and hop, and spin. Up. Stand up.
Master Hank, I have important information.
No pizza left, gamer. Holy what? That's 30 seconds? I'm back in top 10. I'm in top 10. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was only behind by less than 10. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm shaking. I'm back in top 10. I'm sorry. Why is this I do like really scuffed quick streams and like... No, this was the Buzzy the Knowledge Bug PB, I think. Hi, I'm Buzzy the Knowledge PB.